My name is Mike Berlon. If you guys didn't catch it from my awesome intro there, it's Mike Berlon. I drink a lot. I don't know if you guys are like me. I like to drink. People don't like to hang around me when I drink because when I get drunk, I switch into what they like to call play-by-play drunk mode. And that's where I start to tell my friends what I'm going to do as it's happening. They think it's super annoying. I think I'm really helpful. You know, like we're sitting there, like, guys, I am hammered right now. I'm going to go shit in this trash can real quick. Imagine if I didn't tell you and I just start shitting in that trash can. I just ruined your kid's birthday party, all right? So step off a little bit. I'm getting older. I turned 30 this year, which I know isn't that old, but I feel older. Like I remember being a kid and looking at people who were like 30, and I was like, oh my God, that guy's gonna die soon. Like now I'm 30, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die soon. I'm in the third quarter, you know? You learn weird stuff about yourself when you get older, though. Like, I learned that I'm getting more conservative. Like, I grew up in a very liberal part of Ohio. You know, I was the one that was, like, standing on the street corner on election day. I was like, vote yes on issue 2. Vote yes, it's for the kids. It's just a little tax increase for the kids. They need new textbooks. But now I have a house, and I pay those taxes, and shit affects me. So I'm, like, sitting in the voting booth. I'm like, issue 2, no. Fuck those kids. Nope. Now, these kids don't need new textbooks. They need to learn to stay off my goddamn lawn! I'm married. I've been married for a few years now. It's weird things happen when you get married. I got a lot of weird gifts. My mom went off book. She decided when we hand people like a list of stuff, you have to register for gifts and you hand them a list. And it's like, here, this is the shit we want. There's always somebody that's like, nah, that's not what you want. That's not what I know what you want. My mom was one of those people. She went off book. She got us a wedding bell. It's an old Irish tradition. It's a little tiny crystal bell. The way it works is when the couple has a fight, when you're done with the fight, you ring the bell. That means you are never allowed to talk about that fight again. That is the worst fucking idea ever. You are never allowed to talk about a fight you lost for the rest of your life. But put 2 and 2 together, right? Now you understand. Now it might make sense why Irish people have the stereotype they get drunk and beat the shit out of each other on holidays. It's because you can't talk about that fight you lost 19 years ago. You just gotta swallow that seed of resentment and you bury it deep down inside. You water it every day with Jameson and Guinness, and then it just blossoms into this potato plant of hatred. Eventually, you gotta harvest that shit and smack somebody in the face. All I know is I'm gonna cheat like hell with that bell. Because I'm gonna get home one day and she's gonna be like, excuse me, you didn't take the trash out again. And be like, yeah? Well, you're a bitch. Ding, ding. Them's the rules. I didn't write them, right? I love my wife. I do enjoy being married. I think a lot of guys are afraid to get married. Dudes are afraid to get married. And it's like, I think it's because when a dude gets married, you're like automatically like stepping into a time machine and becoming a teenager all over again. I'm 29 years old. I have a curfew. What the I'm going out and she's like, you're going to be home by midnight, right? I'm like, I guess I'm going to be home by midnight. What the fuck just happened here? It's like, well, I don't want to go to sleep by myself. I'm like, well, you're an adult. You should be able to, right? This is an actual conversation I had with my wife. A buddy of mine called me. He wants to go to a concert next week. And he's like, hey, man, you want to hit up that concert? And I was like, yeah, totally. Let me ask my wife. Right? I was like, hey, baby, this is Tim. He wants to go to the concert next week. Is that cool with you? And she was like, how are you getting there? I was like, hey, how are we getting there? Tim says his wife will take if you bring home. Is that cool? That was good. Thank you for pointing it out. People told me I was done for getting married. My one buddy was like, dude, why would you get married? Single life is awesome. Single life is the best. And I'll be honest with you, single life for dudes sucks. Like, it's the worst. I don't know how it is for you ladies, but single life for guys is terrible. I'll tell you why. I'm married now, so I sleep on this nice, clean mattress. We've got Egyptian cotton sheets. I don't know thread count, but it's a shitload, all right? I wake up in the morning, I take a shower, there's shampoo and conditioner, 19 different types of body wash, you know? Single guy sleeps on a dirty mattress with a Doritos bag for a blanket, a fucking paper towel roll for a pillow. Married life's better. I'm going to go home. There's a chance I'm going to have sex, right? I have step one complete. Girl in bed. Check, right? Single guy, you got to go home and find out if your cat knows the peanut butter trick. So fuck you, single guys. Guys, I've been Mike Berlon. You guys are a lot of fun.